In the latest Photosynth edition, we have basically published three important new features. The one feature is that allows you to mark a Photosynth collection as unlisted. That means that only those who have the right URL to access this information will find it, but it will not be indexed. So through the Map Explorer function or any other search function, you will not be able to find this collection unless you yourself gave the URL away. So the left here is an unlisted collection, the right one is a public collection. If we look at these collections, we will find the second new feature. This is our Silverlight viewer here. So the advantage of that is that we don't need a separate plugin anymore. As soon as you have Silverlight installed on your browser, you can already access the Photosynth viewer without generating another plugin in your browser. We also see here at the right-hand side the third new features. These are the highlights. They allow us to mark certain areas in the photo and animate the transition between these highlights from one to the next. So if we have geotagged our Photosynth collection and made it publicly available, we can explore it here in this Photosynth Map Explorer. This is basically a virtual Earth map, and you see all the collections on it. They are clustered, and if we zoom in a little bit closer, go to Reading, to the Microsoft campus, we will see here a number of collections, and one of them will be the public collection that I had in my Photosynth homepage. So here we can navigate around. We have the same Silverlight viewer that we have seen before on the homepage, but now rendered in the info box of our virtual Earth shape object. So we have our map here, we have all the other informations, we can turn it around, we can go a little bit to the right if we want to. To embed all this information into a virtual Earth shape object, we basically just generate an iframe. And we can do that from the Photosynth viewer directly. If we go back to my synths, the public one here, we will see that there are a number of buttons. One allows us to create this iframe. This is a little bit of HTML code that we render inside the info box of our virtual Earth shape object, and then we're done.
Photosynth can put your photos together in an amazing way. Imagine you were at Venice and you used the Vaporetto system to get around. Well, you probably took a lot of photos, and this traveler took a couple of hundred photos of the Doge's Palace and San Marco, but they started at the Vaporetto stop. Here it is in 3D, and if you've ever been to Venice, you know that the big tourist attractions are right there. Very close to you is the Bridge of Sighs, and this author created these thumbnails or highlights to show you them. So if I press on the Sigh Canal, there we go, we're flying through there, swimming almost through the photographs into that canal. And because it's Photosynth, I have every last pixel of this photo available when I zoom in. It's smoothly streaming across the web. But let's keep going because there's a lot of sights to see. So there's a lot of different highlights here. I want to find one that's right there, up there in the square, in San Marco Square. Look at this fantastic mosaic. Let's click that, and Photosynth will guide us there. We're pulling out of the bridge. We're moving along the Doge's Palace, into the square, and up all the way over the hats and up to the mosaic. And again, you've got the amazing details that your camera can capture. Whether it's 2 megapixels or 12 megapixels or 20 megapixels, Photosynth can capture it all. Let's just go across and take a look at the lion, which is the patron symbol of Venice, on the statue there, and then pull out and look at a little bit of the details of the amazing stonework on the Doge's Palace. Photosynth puts places and objects together in a really immersive way. Here's an example of a couple of rooms shot for real estate. As you can see, we're moving around this living room, and we can see lots of different photos from all different angles. We can step back and check the living room out from this beautiful archway towards the dining room. And then, of course, we can just click on the dining room and move around and see the dining room itself from all sides. Photosynth is not just for real estate, it's for many different commercial scenarios. Say the home furnishings or the catalog business. Here's a beautiful Chinese vase that itself has been photographed from all sides. We can look at the details of it, we can even zoom in on that vase, and we can see every crack in it. The most amazing thing is that you get all those details and you get the context. You get a sense of what this space is like and why these objects are valuable. No other technology can do this, and this is really where Photosynth shines.